Now I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Pakistan. You have the floor.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank you for convening this important debate on the important set of issues relating to the future of migration and the opportunities and key challenges that government and stakeholders will need to address in the year ahead. Today, we face a triad of challenges overcoming the COVID-19 pandemic, food insecurity and climate change. These have impacted the developing countries disproportionately. It is therefore essential to develop processes and frameworks for safe, orderly and legal migration. Mr. Chair, it is critical that the developing countries, which are most often the countries of origin, are provided sufficient financial resources and liquidity to finance programs for poverty elimination and social protection. As with vaccine inequity, the challenges in mobilizing finance for developing countries to recover from the pandemic is another example of pervasive global inequality. First, we must enable the developing countries to eradicate the poverty and hunger and achieve the SDGs. The developing countries need financial support of at least $3.3 billion to $4.5 billion per year to achieve SDGs within the given timeline. Resources must be mobilized from all possible sources. Fulfillment of the 0.7% ODA target, redistribution of $650 billion new SDRs, and concessional finance from the multilateral institutions and development banks. Second, universalization of access to social protection should be a priority in the countries of origin. The intersection of poverty, food insecurity, and climate change calls for a sustainable livelihood. This can be best realized by reaffirming the commitment of achieving sustainable development in its three dimensions: economic, social, and environmental, in a balanced and integrated manner, catering for all, including migrants. We must focus on these issues as a priority in policy making at national and regional levels. Third, equal access to quality education and lifelong learning opportunities, including vocational and skill training, can help workers to be more resilient to shocks and can create sustainable employment opportunities. Lastly, the COVID-19 pandemic has revealed the inconsistent and fragmented nature of migration governance, including the uneven application of health measures at border, the precarious nature of much cross-border migration, and the lack of accessible regular pathways, which are likely to continue to have an impact on the migration, especially in the face of possible future pandemic. There is a need to ensure that response to social emergencies, especially health emergencies, is universal and inclusive. I thank you.
Thank you so much. I thank the distinguished representative of Pakistan.